Okay. I think we're having it. Yep. Yep. Okay. Well, welcome to the edge of Western civilization yet again. This is live from Venice Beach, Californication. And sure hoping that music isn't bleeding into this. Let's take a look and see where we are. Pretty much the same spot I was in yesterday. This is the Pacific Ocean, in case you've never heard of it. The endless stream of humanity and the top of my head. So, let's see. This is show number 24, which means 24 times out of the blocks. And this is how far we got yesterday. Yeah. So we're going to work a little bit on that. And, see what else we got going on. How this will look. Kind of a little more intimate. More intimate. What's that? Make that out. Cool. Hi there. Whoops. Cool. My spiffy new gold pen I found yesterday. Where are you? This one. So something cool is starting to happen. I taught myself how to draw by starting a single panel cartoon for a weekly periodical. And the periodical was called Woods Hole Weekly. Heard you mention that before if you've been following it all. So I'm just going to pretend like you haven't been following it all and start from scratch. Let's see. And that cartoon was called Blue Muse. And I made a little over 1,000 Bemused single panel cartoons, and that led into hand painting T-shirts, which led into painting canvas, and silk screening T-shirts and postcard series and all that. Back in the 80s. So my contemporaries were people like hey. I did the whole process of trying to find representation, and my contemporaries were people that like did Zippy, and Burke Breed was certainly one of my heroes. Through Bloom County, and it's been an interesting day. But about a week or so ago, I watched this documentary called Dear Mr. Watterson. It's about this person's attempt to find the creator of actually, I don't know that he was trying to find him. He was just trying to talk about his appreciation of the Bloom County, not Bloom County, what am I talking about? Calvin and Hobbes, the creator of Calvin and Hobbes, Bill Watterson. And watch this. Hey there. Right up against the garbage can, so deal with that. Yep. It's always some more bizarre weirdness. So anyway, watching this documentary, it really got me thinking about, because they had interviews with all these other cartoonists, and what, you know, how they were influenced by Calvin and Hobbes and whatnot. I don't know, it just got me going about thinking about how much I really enjoyed the whole process. I mean, that in writing is how I learned how to create. I just love the creative process, especially with cartooning and with writing, because you're in complete control, you know. Back then, you're in control in the creative process, but you know, if you're trying to get it out to the world, that's a whole nother story. You got to, you know, bring in a lot of other people into the process. But that wasn't an issue because I wasn't getting it out anyway. So the upside of that was I was able to create whatever I wanted to create. But you know, one of the main things that I learned from doing that. Good. Yep. We have a minor disaster. Attack of gravity. Okay. Crazy, 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 crazy. Weird day. Just saying. Yep, yep, yep. So the bottom line is, well, that minor disaster was just, you know, one of them. The wind has been kind of blustery and gusting and blowing stuff around, and just blew one of the frames off of the shelf there, and magnificently it landed without breaking or cracking or anything. That's a good sign, right? Then so I was telling you about this. Bottom line about the cartoon thing is I've been missing drawing it, and I've had a couple of ideas to further that project, and I got an idea. Why don't I show you? Yeah. Let's do it this way. Yeah. Something like that. Ooh, I don't want to use that one. Yep, that's my stuff. Okay. Here we go. So, let's see. Let's raise this up a little bit. I love this easel. It's so mobile, malleable. Okay. So, oh, it's blinking. It'll blink. You'll have that blinkage. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's it. Just a little security. So when I started drawing the Blue Muse series, basically I would just write. It was based on my writing, and I started drawing each letter, and that drawing of each letter is what started the process of me teaching myself how to draw, out of sheer frustration from trying to get other people that could draw better than me to draw what I was seeing. So I just said, the heck with it, I'll draw it myself. And I remember one time I had this idea for the word enigma, and the dot of the I would be an actual eye. And I copied a photograph of an eye every day, several times a day, for the better part of a month and a half, until I could draw it in my sleep, and to execute that design. I mean, that's the kind of thing that you have to do in order to teach yourself how to draw, right? So, but over the years, you know, there were certain characters that started to emerge from, you know, this self-teaching of the cartoon universe, and one of them was this character that I called Infinite Being, and so Infinite Being would be like this, and you'll recognize it from my paintings, because I put it in there a lot, actually. Ta-da! Infinite Being! And then, of course, Infinite Being knows how to levitate. Let's do it this way. Right? And so we would, sometimes Infinite Being spends a lot of time meditating and in reflection, right? So you would have right? And then you'd have, I want to emphasize the fact that Infinite Being is flying. So we have our friend, Z, right? And Sun, right? We have, let's see over here. That was so much fun. Okay, so then this would be the basic drawing in the series, and then you know you want to have them say something, so right. But better yet, how about this? Right? course, the bird can say something. Because everybody's subconscious, right? The tree can say something. I was thinking about doing this. I've been thinking about doing this for a couple of days. And, but I always found one of my best places to come up with ideas for the series was sitting on the toilet in the morning. So this morning I'm sitting on the toilet, and this design came to mind. So I'm so glad to be able to finally do it. So of course here we have the sun. Let's make it a little radiant sun, of course. It's got nothing better to do, right? But be radiant. Actually, there were a couple of major solar flares that hit out yesterday, the day before. So things are going to get weird for a couple of days, right? Of course, you have to have the sun having its thoughts. Cool. So this would be, I think we're going to call this, what do you say we call that, a cartoon? Crazy, crazy, crazy. A little bright, but you get the general idea. I hope. Stop the blink. Stop the blinking! Stop blinking! Away. Away. There you go. Yeah. Cool. All right. And we're back.
That tree that you have there?
Yes?
On that canvas?
Yes?
How much is that?
It's 500. It's acrylic on prepared canvas on a stretcher, and I painted it here. You can actually watch the painting of it on my YouTube channel. I painted it live, like I'm doing right now. I'm actually live streaming it.
Okay.
And but just so you know, you're on candid camera. Not so candid. You're on not so candid camera.
All these other these are just pictures, right?
Yeah, these are prints of my fingers. Yeah.
500? What do you think? I'm not questioning you. I'm just kind of curious. I like it. Every artist has his price, right?
You know, work is only worth its weight in somebody's work, okay? And as much as the artist feels I usually say to people pieces that I one-of-a-kind pieces started from $20,000. So for me to paint this series here for $100,000, I feel pretty fair. Somebody else doesn't feel that way, then I don't have to get it.
No, I respect that. I respect
You know?
that. I respect that.
You know, it may be a lot to somebody, but you know.
What's the vision you have?
We all have to
do that?
eat. You know, I make no apologies.
Was there a meaning behind that?
This piece is called the Three of Thoughts. It's part of a whole series of the same company. See this? Yeah. this one's called the Love. There's a Christmas tree, equinox tree. With the frame, it's 35. All the frames are being painted by me as well in the real black. Out of the frame, it's 15.
This is that's an actual. That's a print. That's the original.
That's the original.
Lucky tree.
Where are you from?
Awesome.
And, I was born in Chelsea.
You're going to Chelsea. Yeah. Brought you the hell all the way out here.
Of course you are.
This. Came here to do this. Started to do this in February in Massachusetts.
Do you think?
I do. I know. I've given it some thought, as a matter of fact. And you?
I'm out here just on business. I have I'm a distributor in Montreal and New York, and
What do you distribute?
licensed Disney characters, products, you know.
Not today.
Something always strikes my eye.
Right?
Pretty lucky. Thank you.
Yep. Bless. Okay. So anyway, I started this YouTube channel last night, and called daViD'z, because last week I got an email from some organization, company, I don't know, that's connected with YouTube, because they want to carry my channel, the one that you're watching on right now. And but it's a cartoon channel, and I'm like, what I'm doing isn't really, cartoon worthy, but I have a cartoon, and I feel like, why not, So all that combined with getting the coincidence of watching the Watterson, the Calvin and Hobbes, documentary, and then the next day getting this email about a cartoon network wanting to carry my channel because they think it's cartoons, and me thinking about drawing the cartoon series again, I was like, that's the universe saying, draw the freaking cartoon again. Because, there's something about designing the thought process of coming up with ideas for the cartoon series that is just, there's nothing else like it. It's so gratifying. It's like having this itch in the middle of your back, and you try everything, and there's only one way to get it. You get your toothbrush and shove it in the right way. And doing the cartoon series it exercised that muscle. It was the only way to exercise that muscle. And so I had this idea that I would do the cartoon series, and then I went to think of what names I would call it, and what name to call it, and daViD'z because it's the old one, but why not daViD'z? It's a little better, and then simpler. If anybody wants to know what the B stands for, then it's the latest version of daViD'z. But then there's this other name. The name of the main character is Infinite Being, and something said to make that the title of it. And then this morning when I was sitting on the pot, it occurred to me, why not do both? Why not do two channels? One, be more you know, it's more. It can be political. It can be anything. And infinite being is more spiritual, you know. And so why not do two channels? One that's BMuse and one that's infinite being, and both as cartoons, you know. So I think that's what's brewing. So anyway, BMuse is up. I'll start. Producing some work this week with that because I have a couple of ideas that keep coming to me. It's funny, you'd say to the universe, I want to think about this, and all of a sudden these ideas come, you know? So stay tuned. That's all I'm saying. Stay tuned. What do we got? We got 44%. So let's get some drawing done on this baby. Okay. I heard that.
Let me tell you something.
It's that guy who's just here. He distributes. He's a distributor of Disney paraphernalia. He was interested in buying the Tree of Promise. I don't know if he was interested in buying it, but he was interested in how much it cost. And I told him the price. His response was, "Really? Why is it so much?" And I'm like, I get that a lot. It's been a meditation for me to try to balance when it comes to selling original work. I'm not much of an expert at it. I'm not really motivated to sell originals either, because luckily I don't have to sell them. Either. It would be good, while it'd be great to make money at it, it's great to not have to worry about making money or not making money at selling originals. Wow. Hello.
Are you cash only?
I take plastic. Yeah. What's the problem?
I'm moving to Portugal tomorrow. I have like 4 suitcases and everything.
Yeah, really? Great. Thank you. You going to the Boom Festival? It's there, right?
The festival in Portugal?
In the summer, yeah.
No.
You know about it, right?
Yeah.
Tell her about that.
Yeah,
What's it called?
it's like the Burning Man there. Like,
Yeah, something like that.
they do like a or even the Sonica. They did like actually like a,
I'm live streaming, by the way.
sometimes I don't talk about like the Sonica, like which is like a sing concert this thing was very close to my hometown, and my friend died like in overdose, so like that's why like I thought
At
get
the
into.
Boom?
No, it was the Sonica, like they did like
That's probably a raid.
yeah.
She had a buddy.
So, yeah, but it's beautiful. Right?
So how much are the frame like?
This size is 20, and this size is 35.
Like I can get easy get the frame there.
Yeah.
I want all of them. How can I decide?
Well, you know, if you get them all, it comes with a cart.
Like, I literally can't pick one because they're all
Evan.
connected to. I feel like
Evan?
each one I'm like,
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I was there.
Yes, you were. You and everybody else. Evan?
Evan.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Where is it?
It's where everybody comes from.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is it nice?
One would hope. I grew up on Cape Cod.
Cape Cod?
Cape Cod, Massachusetts.
Sì, sì. Dove ci sono le oyster. Oysters?
Oysters. Yeah, right.
Right?
There are oysters there. Yes, indeed.
okay, I have to
I don't know. I've gone and raised on the waters.
Where?
As well.
Where?
Cinque Terre, Italia. Portofino.
Right, Portofino. Right. Yeah. You know, there's a Portofino in
I
British
think it's
Columbia.
Evan there.
What?
I think it's Evan there.
There you go. Are you not liking being here? It's what?
It's different.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that is beautiful. And you actually like you pick the best spot.
It's true.
Sunflower.
I did. That was not a mistake.
Um,
Yes.
so I have a question about framed ones shopping. Because if I go through all of these, I can't buy every single one.
That'd be great. That's kind of why it's set up so you have to go through them all.
Like your stuff looks like it's from my feet. But what I want to show you the framed ones and show you what I like and see if you have it unframed.
Okay, one sec. I'm trying to line up this. There we go. There's only 3 of them.
Oh, really? I guess I don't know.
Yeah, I think there's only 5 of them.
Nice. Cheapy. One of my favorite. What's her name? David Alexander.
Like your work really so
So with the card,
How about I wrap it up?
because I'm in the person, I need something that's gonna favor.
yeah, bello, no? Vero? Italiano? Yeah, yeah. So, perché è uscito in Italia. A Los Angeles? 5 minuti. Vai.
Piacere, Davide. Davide. Piacere.
Vari? La pesce?
3 mesi.
Bellissima carta. Barista. Vorresti venire qua?
What's the billing zip?
20035.
Where you from?
I'm from here, but I've been living in DC.
Okay. Charging. Processing. Okay. You want the receipt? Yes, we're done.
So I just need a
Yep.
card and then something.
Yep. Here's the card.
Ma David, tu fumi? Una sigaretta? I think like I have in another attack.
We're gonna go get you cigarettes.
See how crazy I am? I don't know.
What are you doing in LA?
Me?
Me?
Either one of you.
I'm business.
What are you doing?
I'm a waiter.
Oh,
Cameriere, uno schifoso cameriere.
what was the last name?
Schifoso?
What is that?
An horrible waiter?
Honorable waiter?
Horrible.
A horrible waiter.
Yeah, because it's not what I want to do.
What do you want to do?
What I want to do?
Yeah.
Okay. You do this like with your hand.
Yes.
I do the same thing with my body, my mind, my soul. I act. That's what I want to do.
So you do a one-man show?
Do I do?
A one-man show?
One man show?
Yeah.
I wish.
Why don't you make one up? You're doing a one-man show, then you're showcasing yourself all the time. You're always working. You're always developing the show. And you're always, you know, doing your work. That's what I tell all actors that come to LA. It's like they're waiting for somebody else to give them a job.
No.
You can give yourself a
I
job.
understand. I understand. Because if you did like you say like, hey, you know what? Like art is free. I could be right here.
Yeah, but I'm talking
Put me,
about
like,
doing
in the
it.
middle of everything and start.
I'm not talking about doing it in the theater, though. You know, developing a one-man show. Something to think about. Planting seeds. Free. It's free.
It's like half. It's not like half the we've done is sitting other people trying to shitty advice.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yours is infinite.
Yeah, but I know you. I know exactly what you mean. This is beautiful anyway. Like, seriously,
Yes. It's called metaphysica.
look what you did.
That's what I did. Still doing it.
So nice.
Thank you.
Right.
All right.
Davide.
Thanks for supporting the work. Till then, safe journeys. Okay. Alrighty then.
Can I interrupt you?
Sure, what's up?
My name is Elaine.
Hey, Elaine.
I watch you on Facebook all the time. And I was driving down from Davis, and all the traffic was here, and I said, I'm getting off, and I'm going to go find David.
No
I've never
kidding.
met you, but I feel like I already know you. You want me to tell you how it happened?
Sure. Sure.
Okay,
I just
so-
wanted to tell you you're on camera.
Okay. That's all right. I don't mind. I've watched you. I don't mind being on it.
That's cool. Go ahead.
So I was friends with astrologer Christopher Renstrom, who was friends with Kelly, and then one day posted about Kelly, and I was like, oh my God, this guy's story. So I followed Kelly, and I was watching Kelly. I met you, and I went, oh my God, who's this guy?
Yeah, right.
And so I asked to be friends with you on Facebook, and you have about 3,000 friends. You went, yeah, sure. And so I just been, just watching you like a voyeur.
Right.
And going, I need to meet him and stop voyeuring.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
So,
That's hugging.
so I was driving down from Davis. Well, my son was kayaking from Santa Barbara, and he thought he was going to come down this way to San Diego. And I go, okay, when you get to Venice, go find David. And so he didn't make it. He only made it to Malibu, and I picked him up on Saturday. So you just have been on my mind, and I keep thinking, I'll get here, and I don't know when.
That's wonderful.
Today's the day.
This is the first
so-
time you've been to Venice Beach?
No, I've been here, but it's been a very long time.
Yeah.
But I feel like I came to see you, not Venice.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
I just wanted to meet you. I like sometimes when you go public, you don't know who is watching it,
Yeah,
who is seeing
sure.
it, who you're influencing in your writing, and just the things that you throw out there that you don't know where it's going in the cosmos.
Yeah.
I just wanted you to know, yeah, it does land. It lands.
Yay!
It lands
See?
on people. It affects
it's
them, but you
happening.
don't even know.
Exactly.
You don't
That's so
know.
true.
You don't
That's
know.
so true.
You don't know.
Yeah.
But every time I read your words, I'm like, and I don't do that with everybody. Like I'm not that way. You
Right.
know?
Yeah.
But just ever since you started writing when you were with Kelly, it was right at that time when you were spending all that time up there with him when everybody thought his passing was going to be right then, and you were right there, and then finally I think you just kind of went, he's not going now, so I can leave and other people will come in as long as they're.
Yeah.
But I didn't ever meet Kelly. I didn't know him.
Yeah. He was an amazing person. Still is, actually.
I mean, everybody's still writing about him and still everything.
Yeah. And they will be, and deservedly so, I stepped out because at that time it seemed like there was a possibility he would pull through.
Yeah, it was when he was eating all the pizza and ice cream.
Yes, of course. The,
And everybody's like, okay,
the
you start
pizza
going
and
anyway.
ice cream cure for cancer. Yeah.
He just was like, that's my journey.
You know, we almost pulled it out, man. Well, to be fair, it wasn't actually ice cream. It was coconut, frozen coconut milk. Yeah. So just just a plug for frozen coconut milk, America.
So
Crazy,
that's my
crazy,
story.
crazy. So what do you do where you're from?
I live down in San Diego, and I'm a physical therapist. Work mostly with.
We have to get you so that you're not having to do that.
Okay.
That's
But then you have to do
No,
it.
that's all right.
We both go
I'm
side
kind of
ways.
used to it. But see, then
Then
you're
here?
not in the. Why don't you take a
Sit?
seat?
You
Go
want me
ahead
to sit?
and sit. Go ahead. How's that?
This is your view of your place.
Yeah, it is. How about that? You're in the cockpit.
I've only seen it from afar. This
Isn't
is
it
pretty
crazy?
cool right here.
Yeah. There's so much that doesn't translate into the camera thing.
I know. Well, it's like 3D now, so that's even better.
It's just pretty crazy.
I always wondered how you do these. You
Yeah.
know, since you started taping it and putting it on, you can see it being done. It's just totally different than seeing the end product.
Yeah. You're really blowing my mind here. Hey, thanks. Let me guess what's in there. This is Amy Bernier, by the way.
Hi, I'm Elaine.
Nice to meet you, Elaine.
She met on Facebook via the Kelly connection,
Oh, awesome.
and she just showed up because she
wanted
felt
to
like she
meet her.
needed to meet.
Awesome.
You know, it's like, and here I am on broadcasting, and I'm like, who's watching this? You know, nobody's watching
actually
this.
know that people are watching
Honestly,
you.
I think between his writing and the video, I think he doesn't really realize
It's
how
true.
many people he's touched that I had never even met him.
Yeah.
I was driving from like daViD'z to San Diego. I wasn't sure if I
That
could get
story
here
sounds
because I was
familiar.
like 67. I was like, I know you leave sometime. I was like, I didn't know if I was going to catch you. I didn't know where you were. So I just, like, it came up the street, right, left.
Awesome. Awesome. Way to
That's
listen to
wonderful.
your
You made my
intuition.
day.
Yeah.
You made my
You
day.
made my day. My day. My day.
And so
My
often,
day.
I gotta tell you, so often I'm sitting here, I'm like, who is paying any freaking attention to
Oh,
this?
no.
You know? And
No, I come home from work. I'm like, what did David do today? And I'm like, I'm such a lawyer. This is like not right. I gotta meet him.
I love it.
it's wonderful. It's wonderful. Look at this. I
But
got
now it
pomegranate
has
now.
even more meaning to me now that I get
Yeah,
to
now
meet
you know
him.
we're the scene of the crime. Right.
This is
That is
wonderful.
awesome. Way to listen to your intuition and follow through.
Yeah,
Go.
really. You get points in the big board, I have to say. You know, definitely. You know, it's always when you doubt the most, the universe will throw you a bone. Here, have a bone. Or a cookie.
And then it'll give you another little
You know?
challenge.
Oh,
With
yeah.
the challenge, it gives you the bone.
Yeah, exactly. Well, more than one. Yeah. Oh, here, have some more challenges. You need some challenge because we've got some more in the warehouse. We just need to get rid of it.
Do you want to paint? Do you want to get back to it? Do you want to?
No, actually, I'm gonna close this out because we got 11%. So
Okay.
we'll continue this tomorrow, and we love you.